everybody, Lisa Rowberry here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing around with my Make a Scene warmer. So I'm really excited to share this with you. If you've been with me for a little while, you will remember that I actually purchased this warmer for my husband, and he keeps his in his man cave that he adds to it periodically. But I've always liked the idea of this warmer, but didn't really have any thoughts on what I would put inside of it. Now, Scentsy does offer little figurines and sand and different things that you can make your own scene, which I think is super cute, and I love the idea. But there was always like, well, I want to make it something that's memorable for me. So last month during Scentsy Family Reunion, we were in Southern California, and the whole week was really amazing, and it was filled with so many memories and everything. In fact, the theme of it was magical moments, and while there was so many magical moments, there was kind of a highlight for me. We were given a Disney day during our Scentsy Family Reunion. With the purchase of your ticket, you got to go to Disneyland. So that was awesome, but we met up with another consultant who was actually looking for extra tickets. So I don't know what the whole story was. I know that she wasn't from California, and I don't know if maybe she had more people with her than she was originally planning or what the whole story was, but she was looking for extra tickets. So we wound up giving our tickets to her. We have Disneyland kind of readily accessible, so we just felt bad for her, so we figured, you know what, we can go to Disneyland anytime, so why don't we go do our own thing and we'll give her our Disneyland tickets and we'll just go to Disneyland another time. So we ended up doing that. So on our Disney day, we didn't have plans anymore, so we were like, you know, let's go to the beach. Like, let's go, let's have a relaxing day. Our anniversary was during that week as well, so it was kind of perfect that in and amongst all the craziness with Scentsy, while it was so much fun, it was kind of nice to be able to go to the beach. So we decided to go to Huntington Beach for the day, and we walked along the beach, we picked up seashells, walked around the pier, had lunch. It was amazing. And I remember telling my husband, I'm like, this is perfect. Like, it just forces you to kind of slow down a little bit and just enjoy each other. And I remember him even saying, like, this is so nice to not have the usual, like, life's craziness. Like, you can just stop thinking about that for, you know, a little bit, and being at the beach was just so incredibly relaxing. And I remember telling him, like, I don't want this to stop. Like, I want this moment forever. And then it hit me. I'm gonna get a Make a Scene warmer, and I'm gonna remember our day from the beach. So that's what we're doing today. So I picked up some seashells of my own along the beach, and then also at one of the gift shops they had kind of a basket of seashells as well. And then I also got this because I figured with my seashells that I had picked up from the beach, I was like, well, I don't want it to look too like there's not enough seashells in there. So I decided to pick up some extras, and then I got this really cool seashell from one of the gift shops that says Huntington Beach on there, so I'm going to stick that in there as well. So first I'm going to show you what the warmer looks like without anything in it, and then I'm going to build my scene and I will show you what it looks like all put together. So if you saw the video that I did from my husband's warmer, you've already seen kind of the unboxing, but I'll show you again. So this is kind of the body of the warmer. It's got, obviously it's basically just a glass container with these little clear grips on them, grip feet, whatever you want to call them. It's really nice so that when it's sitting on a table, if it gets bumped, it's got a little grip, so it's not going to go sliding as easily as if you didn't have those grips on there. So I like that. Obviously, and here's where you're going to make your scene, whether you are putting a scene that you had purchased items from Scentsy, or I've seen on Pinterest some people have done little memorials for their dogs, which I actually really liked that idea. In fact, when my husband's came in, I measured to see if we could do one for our dog, Paige, who had passed away a few years ago. I've got her paw print, and I was like, that would be really nice to like put her collar in there with her paw print. Well, she was a German Shepherd, so she had a really big paw. So her paw print with the plate and everything that was on it, it was too big to fit in here. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work, so that's okay. But you can do, there's so many different ideas that you can do to make a scene for yourself. Check out Pinterest, or if you've got, you know, some things that remind you of a good time, you can make your own scene. So that is where you're going to put those goodies. And then you've got a lid here that goes right over top, and it's got this kind of metal grip around that there, so that way it does kind of hold on, which is nice. So it's nice and secure. On the top of the lid, you have your heating plate. So this is a 13-watt heating plate. And then underneath here, you've got a light. So the light is going to shine down on your scene. So it's going to illuminate your scene. And then this heating plate is going to start heating up. And then this is your dish that's going to sit right on top. This is where you're going to add your wax. Then you've got your scene here. Do I have this isn't plugged in. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's all plugged in and put together, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it is empty, so that way you can kind of imagine your items in here. You've got actually a clear cord here, which I really like, because if it was black, it'd probably be a little bit distracting, but I like that it's a clear cord, and then you have your usual toggle switch here. So that's what the Make a Scene warmer looks like when it is empty. I'm going to put my items together. I got some seashells. I even got a couple of sand dollars, which I was super excited about, but then it wound up breaking in transportation, which totally sucks, but that's okay, because I've got enough in here that I think I'm gonna make a really cool scene. So, all right, I'm gonna go put this scene together and I will show you what I came up with. Okay, so I've got my scene put together here, and I definitely thought that this warmer was apparently bigger than it is, because honestly, I would have been just fine with the seashells that I picked up from the beach. I mean, it was nice to have that extra little pack of seashells to like bulk it up just a little bit, but I definitely did not need all of that. And my green seashell that I got that says Huntington Beach on it, definitely not fitting in this warmer, way too big. So I'm so glad I have it, because it's a nice little memento, but it's not making it in the warmer. So this is what my little scene looks like here, and you can see my sand dollar that broke. I made sure that that was kind of on the outside there, and then this is obviously a mix of seashells that I picked, plus some of the seashells from that like variety pack that I got on the pier there, just to kind of, like I said, bulk it up. Definitely need to clean all of my fingerprints off of this before I put this up. But actually on the bottom here, I wanted it to look like sand a little bit. So what I did is I had actually picked up a few bags of these Scentsy soaks, which by the way, the Scentsy soaks are available again. So if you picked up a few of these when they were available last time and then they all went out of stock, these are available again. Not the vanilla bean buttercream, but there are a few different fragrances, which I'll talk about here in just a sec. But I wanted to have kind of like a sandy look on the bottom, so I decided to put the Scentsy soak on the bottom there so it looks like sand. So I just put a little bit of that in there. So these are 2-pound bags, by the way. So let me tell you what scents are available. They're $12 each, and once again, they're limited edition. So they're only available while supplies last. This is an Epsom salt blend with pink Himalayan salt and then some different moisturizers that are in here as well. So it's really, really great for bath time. But the Scentsy soaks that are available, I know I'm kind of veering off of topic, but I have a feeling I'm going to forget to talk about it. So Amazon Rain is available in the Scentsy soak, Jammy Time, Luna, Sea Salt and Avocado, and Sunkissed Citrus. So it's no longer available in the vanilla bean buttercream, but still those scents are available. And these are pretty awesome. So I picked up a few bags when the vanilla bean buttercream was available. So I thought, well, I can spare a little bit to put on the bottom of my scene to make it look like sand. So that's what I wound up doing. So I love the way it turned out. I love this. It's great. So once you have your scene in here, you are going to put your topper on. So the light is actually going to shine here on the bottom. So it's going to shine down on my seashells here. And this is a 13-watt heating element, by the way. And obviously you can kind of turn this around to whatever way you want the front. I really like my sand dollar, so I kind of want that on the front. But yeah, so you've got your heating element here on top, and you'll put your dish on top of the heating element. So that's where you're going to put your wax. And then when you're ready to turn it on, you got your toggle switch like normal, and you'll turn it on. I love this. It's so perfect. This turned out exactly like I had hoped. And it's just going to kind of remind me of the amazing week that we had and the fantastic day that we had on Huntington Beach. So that was amazing, and I really am so happy with how this turned out. So once again, this is available currently. It is on sale for $40.50. Normally this is available for $45. So that is my Make a Scene warmer. If you have a Make a Scene warmer, let me know how you like yours. I loved the idea of this, but just never really knew what I was going to put in it. The little figurines that Scentsy offers are really cute, but I just thought, well, I want it to mean a little bit more to me, so this was the perfect opportunity. So I love mine. So I will definitely be finding a space probably back here to kind of switch out my warmers, or maybe this will go in my bedroom. I don't know, because I feel like that's not too terribly bright that it's gonna keep myself or my husband up. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see where this finds its home. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.